Colin, congratulations on yet another century. Second against Gloss, third overall. As we reach the halfway point in the season, do you think this is the best first half performance of your Glamorgan career?
Oh, I still got to say, I mean, over the years, I've played in patches at stages, and certainly in the early part of my career at Glamorgan it didn't go as well. So, I'm just enjoying the game time I do get, and it's nice to spend time out there in the middle. And last year was pretty special, so to be somewhere near that again would be great.
Yeah, it was really fascinating to watch your partnership grow with Kellaway. We spoke to him yesterday, and he said he loved batting with you. It was really fascinating, especially at the midday mark today, where both of you were rushing to get into your centuries, and it was sort of who's going to get there first. How is it batting like with a youngster who has immense potential?
Yeah, firstly, I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I certainly enjoyed it as well. It was like getting to know someone new in a way, because when you spend time out there, that sort of time together, you really get to know each other, and sort of you go through the highs and lows of a partnership, and the ups and downs, and the technical chats. So I really enjoyed that with him, and sort of getting to know him in that space. And just he's an incredible talent, like we say, but I also think he's got a very sharp mind, and he's really switched on. And I sort of got to, at stages he was keeping me calm, and I got to see that side of him. So thoroughly enjoyed that partnership.
Now, you've played domestic cricket in South Africa, where they use kookaburra balls. They're obviously using it now for this round. What do you think is the difference between the kookaburra ball over there and over here?
Well, certainly in South Africa, the ball carries through. There's the pitches are a lot harder. So it kisses through, and challenges the outside edge a lot more. I dare say with the softer surfaces here in the UK, the pitches aren't as hard and as fast. The ball doesn't come through as well, and sort of it can get quite flat. But it's a unique challenge, because it's the bowling tactics are totally different. We saw a load of short balls today, which maybe with the Duke's ball swinging around or moving around we wouldn't see as much of, and spin certainly comes into it a lot more. So it's just a different challenge, and something you have to get used to.
Yeah. And we asked this to Mason and Ben yesterday as well. How easy or difficult is it for you to switch between formats at this stage of your career?
It can be tricky, I won't lie. Going from a blast game and then straight into a 4-day, you don't have a lot of practice in terms of. I use two separate techniques, so that's it's always a switch over. But that's the challenge of modern day cricket. So I sort of take it on as a challenge, and it's exciting. Not always ideal, but I think that's one of the the really cool parts about county cricket, and the formats change, and you move from place to place, and a couple of days later you could be playing a white ball game, as we are at the back of this week. So that's the challenge, is to sort of embrace that and move on quickly, and I dare say just pick up a heavier bat and go on Friday.
Is it fair to say, regarding the pitch, that it's on the fatter side, but there's a lot of turn to offer?
Yeah, at stages, the heavy roller still sort of squashes that out. Certainly the newer, harder ball turns more. Out of the rough, left-handers, there's a bit of rough outside off stump, so we hope to exploit that tomorrow. But in saying that, there's stages where it flattened out a little bit as well. So you've got to work quite hard as a bowling unit, and we'll come tomorrow and really try and get stuck in.
Yeah, a few early wickets tomorrow, and the game is on.
Yeah, like I say, I think it's more the process you go through. There's long hours of hard work ahead. We need to take a few half chances. We had a run-out chance this evening, which we didn't obviously take. So, those couple little half chances and smart chances, and then hope for a little cluster of wickets, and then start working again. So, it'll be a long, hard day, and we look forward to it.
Thank you so much, Colin.